Welcome back to Subnautica, below zero. Also do want to head out and find that artifact because it's kind of put me off. Making me want to find, like, how I'm supposed to get to it.
Captain.
Yeah, so this is the one that leads down with the chasm, yeah. And this loops back up on the other side, I imagine. Sure does look like it. Yeah, so each of the paths seem to lead down here. You want to try it, mate? You're not going to like it. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got multiple entrances into that one area. I wonder how I get to this other one. I suppose I probably should take my cargo back to the main base. In case I lose everything. Excuse me, is there a construction platform for the architect? I wonder if it's going to come out of the vehicle construction bay. Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Okay. There's nothing I can see on where I should be able to build this guy. What does this guy have equipped on him? Module 1.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's build a grapple arm for the prawn and a bunch of these upgrades. Probably enough of that. It says I only need 1 benzene, but I might get a couple more. Seeing as I picked up so much. Probably enough for now. Now some gold. Wiring kit. What do I need? I'm gonna need a few things, aren't I? More silver. These. Gold. And a wiring kit. Hey, there you go. Must have picked some up before. Inventory full. Let's get that quartz out of you. And lithium. I didn't have any room anyway. Yeah, wrong one. Thermal upgrade. Now I just need to pull this one out. Oh, fuck. Don't you hate that in real life? You gotta work on your car and you accidentally jump in the driver's seat. Start rolling out of the driveway. What does that do to the torpedoes? Are they still in the arm there? Or do they drop all over the ground? I need to go back to over here. Modification station or whatever it's called. Gotta see what the sea truck is up to as well. Is it the depth number 2 upgrade? Mark 2? These only went up to 2, didn't they? Brawn... Mark 2... yeah. Sea truck Mark 3. That's right, you can't upgrade the... or access the upgrades here. Okay. Let's back her out. I might as well come over here. Seeing as I'll have to pick the prawn up anyway. Okay, Mark 2. Righto, that's not too bad. I think I'll leave the torpedo arm in the Sea Beast. Was that 3 there, 2 kyanite, 1 plasteel. Nice. I'm pretty much maxed out, I think, now. I wonder whether the headlamp goes here. It's all maxed out. That's the boost one. Probably should drive further away. So it doesn't dock me with the moon pool straight away.
aboard, Captain.
Almost thought I saw a sea monkey when I come flying down. Yes, mate. Go be free. Let's go for this last artifact, or at least the last one that we can see. Tornado plates. Excuse me, coming through. So there's a vent guardian either side. Guardian, vent garden. And this is the side I haven't been on? Oh no. Must have been. Looks like I have to go down in the prawn. Can I fit down here? Yes. Just barely. Diamond. Probably wasn't good for me looking up into that thing. So, what Now, Alan. Am I missing an artifact? I've been to everything that's been displayed. So whatever this one is here is now it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is there a hole below this? No, surely not. Drilling nothing there. Yeah, okay, there's nothing special down here. So, what now, Alan? Am I supposed to try and build that skeleton? But I don't see any location to build it from. Probably got enough uranite, really. Do I need to have a nap? Why is that flashing up again? I think this is the other one I've been into. Very cool. Yeah, because the other side's got that cellophate? Celloferrot? Whatever the fuck it is. So it wants me to go back to the distress signal? Is that what it wants? I mean, it's the only thing with a plus on it. Coming through. I kind of want to get the rest of my truck.
With anxiety, another sleepless night. Long way from society, lucky I'm alive. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the days, just hold my breath, not going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep, but nothing in my head. It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep, don't have a master plan. It's getting hard to breathe.
Ah, that's front side, righto. She's got some legs on her if she can shift all of this.
To the days, just hold my breath, not going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep, but no sin in
Yeah, I'm definitely much slower. Say we dump these other modules. Go back to the setup we had before. Oh no, do I have a big problem now? Oh, did that clip those two back together? Let's go down. See if there's anything to have a look at the distress call. I wonder if I have to take resources there, and that's where he builds his new body. Nope. That's not it. Well, shit. Don't know where I'm going. I just saw a location that I clearly haven't explored that well. So is this one of the locations I dove into before? Right near where those first stalker bastards are. Yeah. Okay. Got a ton of magnetite now. There's a lot of resources in here, really. Hey, that's the first time I've ever been injured by one of these guys. I think it was an accident. Though maybe they can tell that I'm carrying some of the eggs. Oh, I didn't empty this fella out. Shit. Oh, well, you know what? I can come and check those caves out later. My bad. I think that vent garden was actually damaging this guy here. Just from being in proximity. I don't think they're actually like a hostile go looking for a fight.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, can't jump that high. I don't think I really need any diamond. waiting to be attacked by this bloody worm. Fucking cannot see a thing. Is he coming towards me to attack? Okay. Alright, so this is the garden location I came upon before. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh shit. Holy shit, it did some damage. Like 50% in one fucking swipe. This is where I got damaged. Uh-huh. Can I actually scan this guy? Oh, shit! Okay, so if you're in something this big, he actually does come for you. That's pretty cool.
Architect data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Cool, cool. So I just need to make sure I get the right way. What was that shit? Do I have a thumper in one of these? I'm pretty certain I built one. Yeah. I'm still carrying this. Let's chuck that on there, maybe. I'm not going to use it straight away because I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Keep going straight up the middle. I'm pretty certain I come across that area where the worm was pretty much defending. Yeah, up that way somewhere. Did he just pop up underground there? Hey, don't judge me, you cunts. I'm coming down here for science. Copper. I don't need copper. He wasn't talking about down in the mines. There's not something down here, is there? Pretty certain I went through the whole thing. Yeah, so that's where I was before. And now I cannot see shit. You're not gonna fight me, are you? You wouldn't fight this big fucking thing. Excuse me, mate, coming through. I imagine I should follow the lights. Dude, here we are. Gotta scan this outside. Let's see what that is. Large emerald. Pure emerald is typically colorless. These large crystals contain trace amounts of chromium, leading to the development of distinctive green color seen here. Mining activity near these crystals suggests that they are valued for their applications in architect technology. Interesting. Okay, some ion cubes. Do I need to mine these things? Doesn't look like it. Oh shit, that's an actual architect body right there. What the fuck? This is for science, Alan. Architect tissue, a leather-like tissue sample of alien origin. DNA markers indicate a complex mixture synthesized from over 20 different sources. This tissue sample incorporates advanced biocomposites resulting in unique mechanical properties. Compression extremely high compressive strength against external forces and may indicate adaptation to extreme environments. Impact, high resistant to damage from high energy impacts, elasticity, low modulus of elasticity, allows tissue to conform and stretch in response to body locomotion. Skeletal structure. A dense synthetic skeletal structure made from unknown alien composites. It is estimated that the skeletal material would score a 10 on the Mohs test for material hardness. Okay, I don't know how hard metal is. It is highly resistant to shattering due to its incredibly strong impact strength. Okay.
is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Fourth gen. Righto. That's one of the problems we may face with early stem cell technology, but somehow, well, not somehow, but the DNA structure, as soon as you put stem cells into a body, they seem to know what they're supposed to turn into by proximity. So the whole map of the human form in the DNA just tells new stem cells, hey, you're supposed to be this. That's why the stem cells can be carried around in your bloodstream. Adults have very few stem cells, or at least a lot less than children do. And that way the stem cells in your bloodstream can be carried along without, you know, turning you into a cancerous fucking mass of ears and fucking toes where your heart should be and that kind of thing. So it's not really a problem that we're likely to run into. The problem is with what a fully constructed or a fully designed organism, like engineered is what I'm trying to say. An engineered organism like what they've turned into basically lacks that map, or if you've got multiple different species in that map, the map's obviously going to be completely fucked. So when you have stem cells, or a form of stem cell, in that kind of body, yeah, it would just want to turn into a cancerous mass because it doesn't know what it's supposed to do. Or maybe one of the dominant forms of DNA would, you know, it would just constantly try to build that one creature for whatever reason. You know, its DNA is more effective at maintaining shape or maintaining form. Well, don't take that as gospel anyway. I just pulled that out of my ass from my fucking knowledge of biology, which I did do decent in. But yeah, I find that stuff really interesting, especially because when I was young, it was around the time that fanatical religious people were really against medical advances. They've kind of died down on that quite a bit because they're getting very old, and you know, when death's at your door, you're kind of like, how about we try out the stem cell stuff? I mean, it's not really against God because it's using what's in our body. But at the time when I was young, it was a big thing because one of the Supermen was crippled, basically. The actor for Superman. And he tried doing a big push for stem cells, and you know, people were really against it. There seems to always be like a group of screaming people who just don't want anyone else to do anything. I don't know why that is. I don't know where that comes from. You know, do other creatures have that kind of like... There's one meerkat in the group of meerkats just screaming at all the rest of them whenever they try to go somewhere? Is that where the evolutionary fucking root of these people would come from? I don't know. So, we've got the skeleton, we've got some tissue, and we have a third part of his form we need to get, which... I'm thinking maybe it's down that hole where the depth was past 650 or whatever. And hold on, I need to park this up and have a look over here. Iceworm bones. Iceworm bones. Scans of the iceworm bones show that they have a surprising degree of flexon in them. This is likely allows the bones to compress inward when the ice worm is burrowing. A total rigidity in the bone structure might result in deformation of the skeletal structure over time. There is evidence of muscle insertions that would manipulate the compression or decompression of the ice worm's ribcage. These ice worm bones appear relatively intact. It seems that other large land predators in the region tend to leave the ice worm carcass alone after death. Why?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hang on, look at this. So this is what I'm supposed to scan to get the details instead of running up to one of these ice worms like I was going to. I was gonna toss a thumper down and then run up and scan him. Okay, blueprints. That's from me tissue, righto. Where do I build you, mate? Okay. No, not iceworm bones. Not nickel ore. He's not a herbivore. Oh yeah, these little buggers. Lily paddler, a medium-sized herbivore with an elongated bifurcated torso and multiple bioluminescent adornments. Slow and vulnerable to attack, long arms for seed foraging on the ocean floor. An array of feather-like appendages display varied colors in low-light conditions. When threatened, the paddler emits a pheromonal defense that disrupts higher-order brain function in certain species. Yeah, it messed us up. At night, the paddler's illuminated plumage, Jesus, I can't talk, looks like a school of small fish, perhaps convincing predators they're not worth the chase. Assessment: dangerous in unfamiliar environments. Approach with caution. Well, they weren't that bad, really. Ice worm. An extremely large and dangerous leviathan, roughly 95 meters long. Fucking Jesus. With a thick plated exoskeleton that burrows through dense ice shelves with minimal resistance. Plating: the ice worm is covered in a thick exoskeleton with backward facing spikes. The exoskeleton protects the soft upper body of the ice worm as it moves through the ice. The spikes create treads that rapidly shuttle melted water back as it burrows. Similar to tire treads, the interior of the ice worm is covered in a thicker skin that doesn't require plating. Superheated horn. The horn of the ice worm is the thickest part of the creature. The inner chambers of the horn are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction. As the ice worm burrows, small microscopic grooves continuously channel water into these chambers, allowing it to burrow with ease. Behaviors. The ice worm is an ambush predator. It relies on sound traveling through the ice to alert it to potential prey. It then lunges through the ice and uses its horn and mandibles to attack. The ice worm can be temporarily distracted through the use of sonic devices. Vent garden. The vent garden is a stationary leviathan that anchors itself above thermal vents and houses aquatic flora inside its bell-shaped interior. I think this is actually pretty cool, personally. Reminds me of like bioships and that sort of thing in different sci-fi lore. Anchoring tentacles. 6 tentacles anchor the vent garden to the seafloor around vents. Each tentacle is capped by a set of thick curved hooks that grow downwards, keeping the vent garden firmly in place. Transparent bell. The hollow bell of the vent garden has a narrow opening, large enough to accommodate human entry. Yeah, I've gone up in there. The vent garden feeds on thermophilic bacteria and other microorganisms that spew from the vent below. The top of the bell also has an opening that continuously releases water to maintain a constant internal pressure. Symbiotic relationship. The bell houses 6 branching platforms that resemble coral. These platforms contain aquatic flora that remains safe from foraging herbivorous fish. In turn, the flora absorb and synthesize some of the heavy metals in gases emitted by the vents below. Docile, nutrient-rich harbors flora. That's pretty cool. Oh shit. Let's go exploitable and then move on. Flaring spore. Floating spore emitted by the grand cotton anemone. The spore is slightly more buoyant than water, and floats suspended in its biome and carried along by ocean currents. When the spore brushes against an acceptable surface, the spore breaks open and a seed latches on in hopes of growing. Harvest for use in advanced material production. There were tons of these spores, so I don't feel bad taking them. Young cotton anemone. Flora sample used in advanced construction. Yeah. One more on the land. Ancient ornamental plant. Molecular scans point to an incredibly slow cell metabolism, which is backed up by carbon dating. The plant cells appear to be engaged in a process known as transdifferentiation. This process alters the state of cells and transforms them to a new cell type over time. Through this process, the plant continually replaces any poor biological material, allowing it to potentially live for incredibly long periods of time. The carefully regulated structure of this plant's cellular biology and the intentional nature of its display amongst other alien artifacts suggests the architects designed and cultivated this plant for some kind of aesthetic or cultural purpose that we can only speculate about. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to call this episode here. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.